All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crypto maniacs, here we go. Let's get into another episode of Experience Crypto 24/7. I am here to deliver and bring the latest in passive and active income opportunities. Now, I haven't made a video in a while, standalone update about FORSAGE and what's going on with my account. Yes, I have been in the official, I guess you could say, in the seat of being the official host of the community webinar. So I've taken FORSAGE very seriously, and it's paid off. There's no doubt about it. I mean, as you can see, let's just get right to it. I'm at about $17,000 over the past 3 months, right? So not bad, right? Basically making about $6,000 a month thus far, and it is only getting exponentially better. So how can I make people understand what this means? Now you can listen to who you want to. Everyone wants to throw shade and throw all their negativity and doubt, and that's fine. Again, you do not have to sign up, right? It is not something that I'm pushing on people and I'm taking away referrals or whoever. If you are, let's say, other people who are out here promoting platforms or just trying to share, as I'd prefer to use. If you're sharing programs with people and you're worried that FORSAGE is taking away from that, well, then that's your own problem. You know what I mean? If you want to sit around and listen to your crypto masters, then you know what I mean? You can do that, but it ain't going to stop me from talking about and sharing with people what's going on with me and my experience. Now, there are no guarantees, as we know, in these crypto streets. What is my experience will not be your experience, and so on and so forth. Now, there are people who have come into FORSAGE and they have found that, oh, I'm not making anything. There are a lot of variables to that. Now, you can make FORSAGE work. It is a system designed that, people, when they come into it, they can either get involved or they can just sit on the sidelines and just not really see many results. Now, as you can see, again, I'm basically here at $17,000, right? Now, yes, I've had to put some money into it to open up these income slots, but yes, a lot of that money, again, it's just money that has been coming in as a result of other people naturally, like any other business. Money has to come in. There's incoming money to sustain and to buy products and to pay employees and to so on and so forth to keep the ball rolling, right? Because otherwise a business isn't going to sustain itself from, the owners and the handful of employees just having a smile and a grin when they come to work every day, right? No, they need customers that come in that are going to be purchasing products. And in this case, it's a digital product. You have a digital license to play, right? To earn, not just to play, but to play the game, I guess you could say. Now, each one of these income slots is something that you need to purchase, right? When you come into FORSAGE, it is 0.05 Ethereum. That's like, right now, Ethereum has bumped up. So let's keep in mind, what are we looking at right now? Let me refresh the page. Now, the markets are looking real sweet. I'm very happy to say, oh yeah, by the way, yay, congratulations, Bitcoin. You're back above 10,000. It shot up overnight like $1,000 in less than 5 minutes, I think. I'm not sure what happened, and I can't really speak on it from a standpoint of saying like I know why it happened. But all I'm going to say is, well, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? It's crypto. If you've been in crypto for any length of time, not any length of time, but for a good length of time, then you know that, well, crypto markets can move quick, right? So anyhow, though, yeah, Ethereum is up, and coming into the program right now costs you around $12 or so, right? So 0.05 Ethereum, it's a small price to pay, right? And how does it work? I'll go through the instructions right quick, because the user interface has evolved and has been enhanced over time, and it's getting better and better and better. Soon it's going to be on a decentralized web service where effectively, like the smart contract itself. Now keep in mind, this is a smart contract, right? It is written on the Ethereum blockchain, right? And you should know, if you don't already, that we put Ethereum in and you get paid Ethereum out. It's peer to peer. It's how it works. There's no money going into a contract, no money getting siphoned off. Again, you can believe who you want to. You can listen to your crypto masters and believe what you want to from a place of ignorance. But I've been in this at a very deep level and have come to a very high level of understanding what's going on. So, with that, I have a confidence where, a lot of you all know who I've been doing videos for a long time, right? But I had never put myself on camera. This was one of the reasons why I have come out of, my anonymity, so to speak, with respect to being on camera, because I'm confident in this program where you can't come in and get scammed out, right? Because a lot of programs, we know we've hit a wall where we wanted to put some money in, and people were happy to throw $1,000 or $2,000 into something, and it was a centralized program, and because the gains were so good per day, then they just fell over themselves. It just got stupid. Now, anyways, though, so when you come into FORSAGE, there are two sides, right? You have the X3 and the X4 program. That's just how it works. X3, there are 3 positions, right? Those are payment positions or referral positions, whatever you'd like to think of it as. And on X4, you have the 2 rows. You got the row 1 and the row 2, where these top row positions are actually payments that go to a higher partner, as we'll call it, to someone else who's getting paid, because you don't get paid in those positions, right? Now, X4 does cycle through members, and this is what gives it its even playing field, where people can come in here, even let's say within the past day or a couple of days, and they can cycle out and end up in someone else's who came into the program like within the first few weeks, right, early on, and someone who came in late can cycle through and be effectively that row of that person that, again, who came in way before them. And those payment positions, that money that comes in here, they have to pay that to the people who came in late, right? So that's what keeps it moving in a way that it's an even playing field. Even for people who come in late, you can fall into a cycled position where the people at the top have to pay you, right? So that keeps the money flowing in that regard. Now, you do get paid on the X4, you do get paid in the bottom positions, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That 4th position, you could consider it a reactivation of the income slot. And let me go on down and talk about the slots. The income slots, the way it works, again, you've got, 12 income slots, right, that have a certain Ethereum value for each slot. Because you have to, again, when you come in and you pay, you do have to pay 0 or 0.05 Ethereum, which gets split, right, to open up the X3 and the X4. And then each income slot above that is double what the previous one was. So all the payments that come in to each one of these slots are going to be, based on what the income slot value is, right? So if a payment comes in here, like, I keep getting messages popping up now. Because I have a notification bot, by the way, that they do have a notification bot here. So, for all you Telegram heads, you love your Telegram. You get instant notifications when payments come in or when you get new partners. And it's like Christmas every day. Multiple times per day, especially when those payments are big, right? When you get a payment of, I got a payment of $2,700 a few days back. Of course, it brought a smile to my face. A payment of 700 and whatever it was, was it yesterday? It certainly brought a smile to my face. And, these kind of things are, again, based on the income slot that you opened. You'll get those payments, right? Continuously. They don't expire, okay? They have no expiration date, as you can see, so you don't have to be afraid of a burnout. It's the case. Now, on the X4, again, it's the same thing. You got 12 income slots that make you money as well, just like the X3. So you have a total of 24 income slots that are working day in and day out while you're sleeping, while you're at the park with your family, whatever it is that you might be doing. You have money coming in right now. Again, it does fluctuate with respect to how often you're going to see payments coming in. But again, you know what I mean? You can get into it, get involved, and be in a team that's active, and you'll see a lot more activity as opposed to just diving into this thing blind. So if you do decide to hop onto, because we have a power team, what we are calling the FORSAGE Power Team, and we've gained a lot of attention in at least in the community with respect to people knowing who the power team is. And a lot of you guys who are my viewers, you have heard me talk about the power team. And like I said, this is the first standalone video in a while that I've made where I'm just doing an update, right? I'm not on a webinar, right? Because again, the webinars, we do Q&As and, I try to answer as many people's questions and all that kind of stuff as I can. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm getting payments of like $3,000, right? On occasion, right? Some payments come in and it's it's $1,200. Some payments come in and it's only $10, or if it's coming in through here or on the 0.05. And again, these payments are coming in regularly, right? Because of the position that I'm in, that I've decided to take it seriously and share it with people and build a team, and it's working, and that's all that we've ever really wanted, was a platform where we have a stable base that is not going to fall out from underneath us, and we don't have to worry about the devs running off with the money or whatever the case. And I'm happy. All I can say is FORSAGE has allowed me to be flexible in the way that I can, flow in and out of other platforms. I have more than enough funds to go into other platforms and experiment with some of these other, passive income platforms that I'm in. So, anyways though. So I'm going to, like I said, just trying to give an overview. I know I've overstated what's going on here, but like I said, I haven't done a update video for people in a while, and I just want to make sure people understand what's happening. Again, you've got the X3 and you've got the X4. Again, these are on the X3, it is the referral. You got to actively bring people in, like boom, 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 they come in, and then it recycles all over again. Then you bring another person in, and then they can move up through the income slots, right? If they do, and they should. If people are not moving up through the income slots, then you don't earn, okay? Yes, I've had to, take a leap of faith and buy these income slots, not knowing, initially not knowing if they would pay out or not, but I do know now that they most definitely do pay, and it is perpetual. These income slots, they can't die, right? They are going to last as long as the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain lives, and the Ethereum blockchain ain't going nowhere no time soon, okay? Not unless we get hit by a meteor and there's some type of global catastrophe that takes out the internet, and if that happens, we're all screwed, right? So anyways, yeah, but X4, like I already explained, you get paid on these positions here. This is a recycle position. Those go to a higher partner. If you want more information, hit me up and I'll explain it to you more thoroughly. They reinvest, they happen automatically. Yeah, you don't have to manually do it. Money comes in your wallet, like I said, instantaneously. It's on chain, right? You don't have to go into some platform and withdraw the money. It instantly hits your wallet, okay? Instantaneously, right? As soon as someone sends their payment up, right, and they upgrade or whatever the case is, that money goes straight into the appropriate wallet. And if you are that person that it's going to, boom, it hits your wallet like it should. And it's a well-designed matrix and does play out the way that it's supposed to play out. Upgrading, again, you do need to upgrade, because here's another incentive for people, that if you don't upgrade, then basically if you don't upgrade after you get in let's say on X3 right here, and on X4 it's the same, right? When you fill up all of your pay positions, that the income slot will freeze. Now that only affects the income slot that is previous to the one that you would upgrade to, right? So all the other income slots like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 aren't affected. They will stay open and continue to make money, but only the income slot previous to the one that you're supposed to upgrade to will freeze if you don't upgrade after your first cycle. Okay, so there's that. And I've pretty much gone through it. The spillover and all that kind of stuff. You need to first get involved to understand how the spillover works, right? Spillover works in a way, I already really explained it, that you fall into a position where someone has got to pay you, and that would be considered spillover. That can happen from above or from below, because anyone in the member list, and there's 175,000 members. Now people want to argue those numbers. Oh, those numbers aren't real. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, you can go on and check all of those address is because, yes, you can look at any of the accounts and they do have an Ethereum address. If I put in 1,000, I don't know, 5,000, I'm sorry, 1,500, 1,570, 157,000. Sorry, I'm saying my math, saying my numbers all retarded. But anyways, though, so boom, I go to this number. Yes, they have zero. Someone would be like, well, look, they hopped into the thing and they don't have any money. Well, they could have also signed up underneath a one-man show who's not doing anything. Let's see who their upline is, right? Now, their upline is whatever this number is, 12844. Now, that person is bound to have some money because at least this person, at the very least, had to pay them, right? So let me see what that is. 128,444, 4444. So just trying to make some points here that you guys can see. And so this person brought that person in, and they got at least, whatever the payment of like $12, right? So this person, they also, right? They've gotten some spillover, I guess you could say too. But the fact is though that they only have one income slot open, and they did this wrong here. If you're going to come into this thing and you don't know if you're going to bring people in, then just don't open that slot, right? Don't open the rest of the slots, because if these people don't upgrade, as you can see, nobody upgraded to that next position. There was no point for them to open that position, right? Stay in communication with the people that you brought in to see if they're going to upgrade, because otherwise you get overtaken, as it's known. And again, right here, this person, they've not positioned themselves to get any spillover. The only way to get spillover, for one, is, well, you do have your first income slot open. Spillover has fallen here in a couple of spots for them, but by them not opening up the rest of their slots, right, and biting the bullet, right, and it's not that much. I mean, people are so willing to throw $500 into a program. You would be best to throw that into here, open up these income slots, and you have the ability for spillover from above and from below as people, upgrade and buy different positions that you will cycle at some point into a spot where they have to pay you, right? And as that happens with all those, thousands of people who are doing this, then you find yourself, especially for the fact that if you go to the higher positions, because there's fewer people who have bought those higher positions. All right. So anyways, I'm trying to contain my excitement. I did want to, I guess I was trying to make the point about, the Ether, those addresses do exist. Let me put in 1,000, like whatever this is, this last, let me just put that in, right? 175,000. Let's see. Now this is a real address. If I click on it, you can see it'll take me to Etherscan and it'll show me this person's address. Now, this is probably somebody new. They didn't have much money, whatever. They signed up, and obviously a lot of people are coming into this who don't have a lot of money, and they want to know how to make money and all this. Well, I mean, you need to have a plan, some kind of marketing, thing, or if you don't have a plan, then you come in with some money and buy up the income slots on level 4 and get yourself positioned to earn a lot of money, right? So, but effectively, again, as you can see, all of these are real addresses. These are real accounts. People did have to use real accounts to sign up with this, whether or not they had a multiple set of accounts, or whether it's just one person coming in and then getting their family to come in, or whatever the case is. But the addresses, the accounts are real. So for people who are saying like, oh, they're not getting that many people per day, yeah, they are. Okay, 5,000 people per day. It's really not that many people when there are plenty of hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of people who are sharing this with other people. Okay, 5,000 people is not that many people to join within a 24-hour period. Okay, so yeah, FORSAGE is blowing up. By the way, $28 million, $28.3 million has been, distributed amongst members who are, entitled to receive that money. Okay, and so yeah, I mean, again, like I said, just I could show you other accounts. I'll show you my upline's account. He has made a nice little penny for himself, right? And I know that he's making this. It's not that's not real. He's not making. I know he's making that money. I mean, look, he's already earned nearly $250,000, right, in the 4 months that he's been with FORSAGE. I think that's okay. $1 million is his goal right here. Probably going to be there before long, right? So he's a little over a month down the track than I am. So he's picked up some serious momentum. And I've certainly sent some payments his way. He can thank me later at the same time, and he's got a lot of people who've come in here who are, you know, doing the damn thing and growing their teams and so on and so forth. So again, you might want to take FORSAGE seriously. It's working, right? There's no doubt about it. And the thing is not going anywhere. So if you're curious, hop on board. You know what I mean? Holler at me. I'll get you on the team. Follow the instructions in the description box below, and we'll get you on board. All right, so that's what's up with FORSAGE, and I will, update you guys on some more stuff here real soon. I'm trying to get out a couple more videos for some of these other platforms I'm in. It's a busy day today. All right, but that's what's happening with FORSAGE. I will see all of you all again real soon.